not much. Then we take a break every 15 minutes, and then
We don't
after
take
that-
any breaks every 15 minutes.
Well, we won't.
We're only using
Yeah.
the phone, so.
So after 15 minutes, we'll get right into your stuff.
Now, let me
15,
see
20
if we're
minutes.
actually,
But
someone
now
check to see
also-
if we're on.
We play a game at 9 o'clock.
He'll need to scoot out because he has to get to the car
Oh,
dealership.
you got to leave at 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what kind of game we playing?
You can turn the mics
Is
off.
now.
The mics are worthless.
Mics are worthless.
It is now.
So I guess we're on?
Are we on?
We're live.
Yeah,
We're on. All
with
right.
many technical difficulties. The theater is acting weird. I think the ghosts are out today.
Yep.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the day stringing phone lines and saying, "Are we on the air? Are we on the air?"
Yeah,
Well, we're on the air.
Rachel said there's a guy out there doing something.
Oh, okay.
Well, it looked like a guy.
Well,
I don't know. It's a spooky guy. Yeah.
Whatever someone's doing, maybe it's messing with the Wi-Fi here. I don't
All
know.
right. Well, sorry about that, folks. We're not maybe as clean as usual as far as the
I
broadcast,
took a shower.
but we're still here. We're still here.
I did
We're
too.
ready to go. Yeah, I'm glad you did. That's why we let Kip sit beside you. So.
Yeah. We are broadcasting. We do have
This-
sound.
This handsome guy in the middle, not Bill Learman, is a Kip Young.
Yeah.
Kip, right now you currently are an auto salesman. You have a
Yes,
dealership.
after I retired from school teaching, I been selling cars for about 22 years.
Yeah.
And we have two car lots in the same building, and it's Roger Williams Auto Sales and Hillsborough Auto Sales.
Okay. Now, do you own them? Is
No,
that okay?
Just salesman.
Salesman. We won't even need these today since he doesn't have the other thing on, so we just turn them off. All right. How long you been selling cars?
22 years.
Wow. And then you taught also. How long did you teach?
30 years at Eastern Brown.
Eastern Brown,
But
okay.
I was selling cars during after-school weekends, just something extra to do.
Yeah.
And I retired about 10 years ago at Eastern Brown.
I'm a retired school teacher as well, 35 and a half. I taught music, band director mainly. I helped Eastern Brown a few years with their band camps, but that's been a long time ago. Long time
I
ago.
started teaching in '84.
What did you teach?
It's, K through 6 phys ed and health.
Oh, there you go.
And then some high school, but mostly elementary. 600 screaming kids a week.
30, yep, I got you. I've been there. I throughout my career, I've taught actually music K through, I taught some at Wilmington College some. So it's interesting.
It is.
Neat thing about our jobs though was you got to see the kids grow.
Yes.
You know, like if you're a third grade teacher, you see them that year and you're done.
And that's a good part of what I had. I could see them grow and then even continue on because I coached baseball too. So then I'd have them in high school
Right.
also.
Yeah.
And so you get to see them progress through their life. And I know one student in 6th grade, I believe it was, he didn't like me very well and he was bad in class. And years on after he graduated, he said, "I'm sorry for being bad." I said, "Johnny, it just takes a few long years to grow up."
I've had a couple come
And
back.
that was really funny, and I felt
Life
good
lesson.
about it because he came back and
Right.
said, pretty much thanked me for hanging in there with him.
Oh,
And that's part of teaching.
I've had that. I've had a couple. It's funny. It's mostly girls who come back. Man, I'm sorry we treated you.
Yeah.
But especially in my first teaching job.
Uh-huh.
It was the first one, they're wearing you. I taught at Huntington. You know where that's at?
Oh,
Down
yeah.
Chillicothe?
Oh, yes.
Well, here's how dumb I was. I never even heard of Huntington. So I get a call from the superintendent. They said, "We'd like to cut before you come down to Huntington." I'm like, "West Virginia? Where? No, we're on the other side of Chillicothe."
Oh, yeah.
How was your time with Buechler? Did you spend much time with Rob Buechler?
Yes,
Oh,
some.
great man.
Great guy.
Yes, he
In
is.
fact, he's a third cousin of mine,
Okay.
so we are related. And he's a hard worker.
Yes, he is.
Great coach, great teacher at the time, and knew his family real well because we were, related. And just a great guy and a great coach.
All right, now let's, like I said, the first 15 minutes here, we're gonna do a little news, but feel free to comment on anything. All right, don't hold back. And I will warn you that sometimes, especially Learman here, he likes to go down the rabbit hole. So,
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
yeah. All
What?
right.
Me?
This is summer solstice day, guys. It's the first day of summer, longest day of the year. So there we go.
I got time to get a lot of work done then.
Yeah, exactly.
Sell cars till the cows come home.
Amazon says AI is taking over, Jerry. It's coming. It's taking jobs. The
6 more years.
robots are poised for unprecedented growth. So we can't beat that. Oh, JJ is in the house.
You got
sticking
treats.
around?
Oh
No,
my
I gotta leave.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait a minute.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
that.
Come back.
I will, I just can't.
Just don't come back for your cookies.
That usurps my cold pizza.
Come
No,
back
I want to
and
give a
stay on.
shameless plug to Carrie and the gang at Generations. We had cold pizza this morning.
There you go. There
Heat
is
it up in
some
the
out there
microwave.
if you
Yep,
want
I
some.
might
yep.
handle that.
I believe
you
I
want
see it. Is that a macadamia or white chocolate in there?
Yeah, I think you're
I
right.
don't think so. Hey, how
Coach
you
Mike
doing?
Wallace.
How you doing,
Holy
Coach?
Toledo.
Fantastic. How you doing,
All
Charlie?
right. Good to see you.
Good to see you, friend. How are you doing?
Good.
Oh,
You know
well.
Kip Young?
I don't.
Yeah.
Mike Wallace,
Mike Wallace,
Yep.
yeah.
legendary coach at Wilmington College, and also,
I know this guy.
guess where he went to school? This is funny. You walked in today. You and him went to the same college,
We did. We're good.
Bowling Green. Yep.
That makes him a good man then.
That's right.
72 through 76.
What years?
72 through 76.
Oh, I was a little bit before
He
that.
had a baseball scholar. Didn't you have a baseball scholarship?
Eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And let me say this: one of the best ADs we had at Wilmington High School. I know firsthand. I worked with him. Right? Yes.
Kip
Coach,
used
good to see
play
you,
for
man.
the Detroit Tigers.
Did you?
78.
Did you play
79.
baseball up there?
Mike, have a seat.
Oh no.
Sit down here.
I just came to.
Sit down here a minute.
Well,
Just
I
sit
don't.
down.
I don't need to be on
No,
there.
come on, sit down here. Get on
Pull up
here.
a chair. As Vince Scully would say, pull up a chair.
There you go.
Coach, we want to have you here. I'm glad you're here.
What position did you play?
Pitcher.
Pitcher.
I took Mark the Bird Fidrich's place, and then Jack Morris took my place.
Oh, wow.
Then I played 4 years at Bowling Green.
He does have a distinction at Bowling Green. Tell him about your wins. You know, I know you're modest, but tell everybody.
Still got the most wins in Mid-American Conference. I was 37-6.
Picture was pretty good.
Over 200 strikeouts. Over 200 strikeouts.
My sophomore year was the key year. I was 10-1 with one earned run average.
Wow.
And of course, there's a famous Dodger pitcher that later.
He
went
came
to
right
Bowling
after
Green.
me.
Oral.
He came in the fall of 76.
Did he really?
Used to come to Detroit and watch me pitch.
Bowling Green, you were a member of the whole Hall of Fame, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
That's what I
first.
thought.
First time I was able to get it. I got the first time on the voting.
That's neat stuff. The Falcons, right? Is that
Yep,
right?
Bowling Green Falcons. I was
Yep.
17 years old when I started college there.
Obviously majored in education.
Yes.
We're talking about Mike with his football background. They have a new head football coach, don't they? Quite, you know of him quite well, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Eddie
sure.
George.
Yeah.
How about
Oh,
that?
Bowling Green, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Eddie George.
Kind
is
of questioned about that, but we'll see. Stay tuned.
You're not sure about that one?
Yeah.
Well, he did good where he was at. Where was he? Like Middle Tennessee or somewhere? Or where was he
Yeah,
at?
something like that. So.
I think he had a winning
But
record
Deion
there.
Sanders, you know, that's the thing now. They're going for guys like that, and yet I've got a lot more scare tactics on hiring former pros. You know.
Don't be cutting Kip out of a job here.
Yeah.
Do they have the
No, I wanted to
qualifications?
do well. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Do they have the qualifications? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that almost doesn't make as much difference as recruiting and money now. You bring in a high-profile coach that wants to.
NIL is such a dominant thing.
Yeah, it's
absolutely-
ruining college sports.
I said that before they ever did it.
I
said
know.
this is
You
what
only
they did
played
destroy
Detroit?
college.
No, I played Seattle, Cincinnati Reds, and Minnesota Twins. But that was all in AAA.
Well,
Came
when you were
close.
the Reds in AAA, was that Indianapolis
Yes.
at that time? Okay.
In '81, I was doing real well, and they said, if they don't strike tomorrow, you're going to Cincinnati.
Oh,
They
cool.
had to strike.
They
Strike happened
yeah.
the next day.
Next day.
Oh, that's
They said,
nice.
pack your bags. If they don't strike, Michael Acosta's coming down, you're going up.
Johnny McNamara and Bill Fisher wanted him up there in the rotation.
And
Just a
then
shame it didn't happen.
So Marty and Joe did our games and got to meet Marty and Joe, and they did all of our games during the summer for 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, during spring training, you were with you were with the Tigers at that